I don't have much time. It's only a matter of time before they find me. Listen, if you're watching this, I need you to share this message with the world. Don't let them bury it. These are my final words. Mom, Dad, I love you. Listen, the formula to making gains, the secret to success, the secret to getting whatever you want is 3 things. Never forget: consistency, time, and the most important one, hard. What's going on, gangsters? Gregory Scott here. So crazy turn of events, I survived. So that means in this video, we're going to talk about the process of going out and dominating your goals. We're going to look at what that actually takes, and then finally, we're going to finish out the rest of the formula for you. Alright, so let's waste no time, we'll get right into it. Consistency plus time plus blank equals ultimate gains. So now, what is the secret ingredient? What is the secret sauce? So, I know what it is, and I gotta say, it's some pretty good stuff. You know Plankton from SpongeBob? He would kill for this stuff. Now, if you're in the fitness world, a lot of people like to believe that steroids or supplements is that missing piece, or that if you follow a 6-week program, you'll be shredded. If you're building a business, you have the people that want you to believe that their 6 tips will explode your business in social media instantly. If you're a performer of some kind, somebody's in your ear talking about how you can make it big overnight and have all the girls and all the money. If you're caught up in any of that stuff, I'm sorry, but I'm here to pop your bubble and be real with you. And overnight success doesn't exist. You can't get rich fast. You just can't build that super successful business in a day, and you won't make it big overnight. But there is something you can do, and it's so underappreciated, looked over. If we had more of this and less that stuff that I listed earlier, less complaining, less excuses, if we had that, the world would be a better place. This thing is so powerful, it has potential to change lives. It's the last part of the formula, and it's what I'm going to be preaching to you guys for as long as I'm making videos. If I feel like enough of you are not grasping this concept, and something crazy happens, like I fall into a body of water while I'm trying to do a handstand, and I end up drowning, something crazy like that. If I feel like you guys aren't getting it, best believe I'm coming back as a ghost, making videos from the grave and haunting y'all. So we need to get this. This is important. This thing is amazing. It's the last part of the formula, and it's this: hard work. Now let's talk a little bit about what hard work is and what it does. Hard work is a gift that's worth more than anything. Hard work can transform you. It can take you from weak, skinny, broke, lazy, unambitious, whatever the case is, to the complete opposite. Hard work isn't something you need to buy. It comes from within. You don't have to be rich to work hard. You don't have to have a car to work hard. You don't have to be 21 years old to work hard. Hard work doesn't judge. As much as you're willing to give, that's what you get in return. I've lived this. Hard work has given me a complete 180. I've seen hard work in the way it affects my clients, give them each their own 180s. Hard work has affected you in some way. Think about a time in your life, maybe you were a kid or an adult, whatever, where somebody told you that you couldn't have something or that you couldn't be something, but you didn't let that stop you. You went out and you got it anyways. That's hard work. The only time hard work is a bad thing is if you're trying to use it to get back with your ex that doesn't want you. So like I was saying earlier, think about situations where you either failed at something or you succeeded at something and plug your actions to the formula. So this can be school related, this can be fitness, games related, this can be job related, whatever you want. Okay, so you do that and I'll give you one of my examples. I'll give you one of my failures. So I was talking to the Spanish girl, right? And I got super inspired and motivated. So I told myself, I'm gonna teach myself Spanish. I'm gonna be speaking fluent Spanish. So for the first 1 to 2 weeks, I was going hard. I was listening to Spanish songs. I had the flashcards going on. I even illegally downloaded Rosetta Stone off the internet. I was putting in work at first, but then what happened? I fell off. I didn't remain consistent and I stopped putting in the time. This was years ago. If I had put in the time and stayed consistent and put in the hard work, I'd be speaking Spanish to you guys right now. But I'm not. I don't even know how to say gains in Spanish, which is sad. This is a common thing for a lot of people. If only I would have stuck with it, if only I would have kept going, if only I didn't quit, I would be where I want to be. And as I'm saying this, I'm sure many of you can relate with me. Now let's look at something that I actually did stick with. Gains. I always stuck with the gains. time, consistency, and hard work. If you combine those three, there's no way you can fail. When you start to take one of those three out, then that's when things go bad. The thing is, a majority of the time, when you tell somebody that if they want something, all they have to do is work for it, it just flies right over their head. That's because we hear it and we say it so much that we're used to it. We take hard work for granted. Most people are not internalizing it and taking it to heart. But if you really think about it, to get that thing or to make that progress or to reach that level of success that you want, to get there, all you have to do is follow the formula. The formula doesn't change. It's been the same for generations and it will always be the same. These words that I'm saying right now, they got passed down to me along the line, and now I'm passing them down to you. I want you to pay for it and pass it to whoever you can, whether that's one person or 1,000. Everybody needs to know about the value of hard work. This is literal science and math. This is not just me pulling something from the air and saying it to you guys. This is real. If you want something and you work hard for it, which means you're staying consistent, and you add the time, which comes from those sleepless nights and comes from those nights that you sacrifice going out with friends or going to the club and drinking. If you do that, once you add all three of those things up, consistency, time, and hard work, that's when the road opens up to you. When you realize that you're not a victim of your circumstances or where you were born or who you live with, when you realize that and realize that you actually have the power to go out and chase whatever you want, that's when everything changes for you. That's when everything started changing for me, and I gotta say, it's pretty nice on this side. I'm not saying that I'm balling out of control or anything like that. I'm just saying if I want something, I'm going after it. I don't live my life in a box, fearful, wondering about if I should do something or not. I just do it. I don't care about what other people think or say, and neither should you. All that matters is the work, your work. This is me telling you to go after what you want with the intensity of 1,000 angry, hungry, silverback gorillas. Oh, and I already know there are gonna be those of you out there that are like, well, Greg, I wanna fly, but it's impossible for you to fly no matter how hard I work. Yes, you can. It's called an airplane. But Greg, I want to fly my arms like a bird and fly. Work really hard, get super smart, and create a pill that will allow you to grow wings. What? Yeah, hard work is everything. For the final time, stay consistent, put in the time, and put in the hard work. When all three of those things come together, it's... Alright guys, so I've given you the secret sauce. Now the power is in your hands. But use that power wisely. Use some of it for yourself, but also make sure that you're sharing it with others. Use your powers for good. Help people, inspire people, motivate people. That's what it's all about. So those are the only rules. Besides that, thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you learned something. Remember, it might take you longer than you feel like it's supposed to. It might take you a couple extra months. It might take you a couple extra years. But if you stick with it, if you put in the time, if you put in the hard work, and if you stay consistent, it will happen for you. Alright, so thanks again for watching my video. If you have any questions, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, have a gameful day. Alright, just gotta get that thumbnail. You know how it goes. Alright, so, yeah, don't judge me, okay? Just, it has to be done. Alright, let's see.